because it kind of takes us into the opposite color, and that might be a deep blue that's almost going into violet. And like I was saying, when I think of indigo, and if I do like a chakra meditation, I've never really gone to that deep blue. I always personally go to a purple. And 1/3 red, 2/3 blue. And this phthalo blue has a red shade to it. And so I would think that we would want to use more of an ultramarine blue. So that's what I'm going to try today. And we're just going to go through a few different things. And then I'm going to take you through a Payne's gray. And a Payne's gray is basically added black to it. So traditionally, just to kind of make, this is some ultramarine blue, just to make, I'm backtracking a little, just to make a traditional indigo would be a lot more blue than black. And notice what I did here. I kind of gave myself an opposite color, which is moving more into an orange, into the reds as a base. And being true to nature, we're going to make some messes here. And I'm just going to take this color with a little bit of black. And right there, that deep color is going to give us a traditional indigo. I'm doing this right here because I'm going to take a dry brush after getting this wet with also a paper towel, because I want to keep a little bit of that orange underneath. So what would that be called? That would be called a glaze. What I'm really inviting you all to do today is to create a sense of darkness, a sense of mystery, a sense of something coming out of something else that then you can lay your main event. So it's pretty much a ground. You're playing with a deep dark blue to then create a ground around it. So if I was wanting to really neutralize a color, I would take like a phthalo blue, which has a, this one has the red shade in it, but I had a phthalo blue in that little container yesterday, which traditionally a phthalo blue has a green bias. We're gonna call it a bias to it. And then I'm gonna take a quinacridone crimson, which basically has a blue bias to it. And when you mix something that has like the opposite, the warm and the cool, and I'll talk about this next week as well, is one way to get a really deep purple. If you do it any other way, like if I take a phthalo blue with a green bias and a red with a blue bias, then you're going to get it muted. So let's see, let's take a phthalo blue, that was this one with the green bias. And then we're going to take a red that brings us into the, how do you even get a red with a cool bias? It's not that easy, is it? See what this one does. Is it darker? That's the same. And that's because that is purple. Neither of these are dark or a Payne's gray, so I'm going to go ahead and not a Payne's gray, indigo. I'm going to show you what Payne's gray is right here. In a Payne's Gray, all you need to do is add, if we were to do it, we'll do it both ways. We're gonna do a Payne's Gray out of the tube, and then I'm gonna show you how to make a Payne's Gray, which is pretty close to an indigo itself. There's our Payne's Gray. And then if you wanna do your own,